Just come across a report and I had to look at it twice to see that I was really reading this correctly. And sadly, it appears to be the case. So I will read out the report because it's not very long. And this is from yesterday from the BBC. Pro-Brexit sabotage devices left on train tracks. Two malicious devices were left, and that's in inverted commas, were left on railway tracks in a pro-Brexit sabotage attempt, police have said. The items were left on lines near Netherfield, Nottinghamshire and Yaxley, Cambridgeshire in March. One had a note saying "Leave means leave", with another saying it would bring Britain to a standstill. Assistant Chief Constable Sean O'Callaghan from British Transport Police said the devices were intended only to delay services. This was a serious and deliberate attempt by someone to cause significant sabotage and disruption of Britain's railway network, he said. We're currently keeping an open mind on why someone would put their life at risk to place these items on a live railway. However, our early assessment has led us to believe it relates to Britain's exit from the European Union. BBC Home Affairs correspondent Danny Shaw said one of the devices was spotted by a train driver, with the other believed to have been found during a routine track search. British Transport Police said neither device succeeded in causing delay to services and that it was investigating along with the rail industry. No arrests have been made in connection with the incidents. Um, Now, the report says that this was only intended to cause sabotage, but there is a history of sabotage on railway lines. It's been seen in the Indian subcontinent, um, causing mass casualty terrorism. I mean, even if these were small devices, okay, a big train going at 100 miles an hour, maybe it wouldn't have derailed the train. But we don't know that. I mean, are the people out there so depraved in their hatred of the EU, so hysterical, that they're willing not only to risk other people's lives, risk their own lives? For what? To leave with a no deal Brexit? What do they want? That they would go to these sort of extremes? I mean, is this what Brexiteers mean when they're talking about taking back control? If Brexiteer leaders don't condemn this, then that would be wrong because this is the ugly face of Brexit extremism. And these selfish people who think that they're right to get exactly what they want, the sort of Brexit they want, because I reject the argument that all 17.4 million people want the same sort of Brexit. I hope they find DNA on the devices or something that can track these people down, and I hope they are seriously punished. I regard this as terrorism because it's sabotage. It's intended to disrupt services. That's more than anarchy because had that, I know the police is saying it wouldn't have caused. What was it? Let me just backtrack a little bit here. It says they were intended only to delay services. Maybe they're just trying to calm fears here. I don't know. But even with that, intended only to delay services, at best, that shows incredible selfishness, causing mass disruption, causing travel misery from potentially millions of people. Selfish idiots. This is the mentality of hard Brexiteers these days, and it's pathetic. And I fear it's not going to be the last time we see something like this. They're going to say, "Oh, it's come to this. We've no other choice." You do actually. Disgraceful.